I bought back after 17 years my first project car, the 67 GTX. Pretty much the same way I sold it. It was halfway across the country. A little bit more rotted than it was when I had it. Definitely rotted. It kind of doesn't make a difference though, but just came home last night. Gonna clean it up, get it running. Got rid of the Trans Am. We'll see how we make out. Well, got the motor cleaned up, changed the oil, put plugs in it. Battery cranks over, so we're gonna give it its first start. I haven't heard it run in 17 years. It's probably been sitting for most of that, so let's see how it starts and runs. Let's see if we can get it to light off right away.
Listen, listen.
Just popped through the carburetor, so. I'm not sure, but it might be gas popping back.
Daniel, back up.
Move back. That's right, Daniel.
Let me just whip out a new carb and put it on.
Hey, I gotta tell you,
All right, so a little bit more on the GTX that I bought back after 17 years here. So I got the GTX running the weekend that I got it. It's running pretty good, but I have a few fuel pumps Well, actually, so the fuel pump that was on it was not pumping, was all worn out, which is kind of funny because when I got the car the first time, I had the same issue. It was actually like packed with some kind of clay or something. But yeah, so put a different fuel pump on it. I got 3 more fuel pumps here. 2 of them also were all dried out, and 1 was leaking like an SOB. So got a fuel pump. We're gonna put that in. The fuel tank has a hole in it. Smells like varnish. So we're gonna swap the gas tank out. I got a new one here. Swap a fuel pump in, and the brakes don't work. So I bought a master for it. I bought wheel cylinders for it. I had done the brakes when I had the car 18 years ago. I have other 11-inch Chrysler brake stuff here if any of the shoes are coming apart or anything. Used stuff, but we'll just throw it on for now. Goal right now is get the brakes working, get the fuel system working. That way we can cruise it around the block. We're not going to go too far, but at least I'll be able to pull it in and out of the garage, run it around the block, do that sort of thing. But yeah, so gonna get started on that. I just sprayed some clear on the new master cylinder that I got so that we can install that later, and I'm gonna get started on pulling a gas tank out. So the car actually, it's very similar to the 67 Satellite, or it's really the same car as the 67 Satellite that I've got here. You've probably seen it in a few other videos, but I sold this car to buy the Satellite, and you know, they're both Plymouth Belvederes. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this yet, between making it nice or making it a ratty muscle car. When I always wish that I kept it and just primered it all one color gray and drove it around, but the car was too ratty really to like take a girl on a date or anything like that. It was the only car I had, so I sold it and bought the gold car, which was presentable. But yeah, so I'm kind of torn between, do I make it really nice or do I just fix the rust and still primer, you know, rattle can it all gray or primer black and cruise it around. So we'll see. I'll leave a comment, let me know what you think will be cooler. I mean, the great thing about the car is it's a legitimate GTX. It's, you know, this is if you don't really know much about Mopars, it's like a super sport Chevelle or a GTO instead of a regular Tempest. In 66, the Satellite was the sportiest trim level, and you could get that with small block 273, 318 poly. You could get a 383 2-barrel, 383 4-barrel, which they weren't quite as hot in 66 as they were the 68 and up Roadrunner and Super B motor, but it was decent. Or you got the Hemi, but it didn't come with any scoops or anything like that. So it's kind of like, you know, the early super sport Chevys. People debate, you know, what's the first muscle car. You could get a super sport Impala with an inline 6, right? Or you could get it with a 409, and you could get a non-SS with a 409. The Max Wedge Mopars look the same as a non-Max Wedge other than the hood scoop. This was the first package, along with the Coronet RT, that Mopar put together that was a, you know, came with the hood scoops. It was a performance image, and it was only available as a performance car. It was the first offering with the 440 as a high performance motor. In 66, the 440 was available in Imperials and New Yorkers and 300s, but they put a little bit hotter cam in it, the HP manifolds, which this car still retains, and it was a high performance package, just 440 base motor, Hemi optional. So it's a legitimate GTX. It's a legit muscle car, and that makes it cool, whether it's ratty or restored. So we'll figure out which way we take it, but let me know what you guys think.